Lisa, back at BravoCon with the rebooted Vanderpump Rules. Now that you've filmed this whole season, how are you feeling about how this crew stacks up to the OG crew?
Oh my gosh, I don't think it's like getting married again. You can't compare, anybody to somebody that preceded them. It's different. I think I don't want to do that again. We did it already, and we did it very well. We're doing it differently. Listen, you also have to remember the world has moved on a lot since when we first started Vanderpump Rules. If you think about it, there was no social media even. There was like a little Twitter had just started. So things are very different. The energy is very different. They're naughty, they're fresh. I mean, come on, at the end of the last season of Vanderpump Rules, it had changed. There were much more serious problems. They were older. It was about having babies, marriages, and now this is a lot of naughty frivolity.
Okay, so we're back in the mess with this crew.
Well, yes, I think also they've worked there, quite a few of them, for quite a few years, so there's a comfortability about it, a familiarity, sometimes a little too
comfortable?
You could say.
Who from the OG crew are you keeping in your orbit, though? Because a few people have come out and had not the nicest things to say in the aftermath, like Scheana in her book saying you used to kind of feed her information.
Well, when you're a producer, you kind of do give people the heads up. That's part of it. But no, I always loved all of them, to be honest, always been supportive of all of them. So I don't really like or have any time for negativity. I obviously am working with Stassi on Vanderpump Villa. I love Schwartz and Sandoval. And, I think, if I saw Ariana now, I'd hug and kiss her. Katie is, it's fine.
You didn't say Scheana there, so.
No.
Okay, so I'm guessing you did not read My Good Side.
Well, I didn't read it. I thought it was a scratch and sniff book. Look, I don't like somebody creating lies to sell a book, and the fact that she would say that I knew that her crossing paths with Brandy Glanville was intentional. How could it be? I wasn't a producer on that show. She didn't have a mic on. I told her to get out of there straight away. Can you imagine me bringing somebody that Brandy Glanville's husband had an affair with? I'm not brave enough to do that.
Now it's before you got slapped, so.
Yeah, exactly. So no, I had no idea, and production know that I had no idea. So to pull that out of her ass is kind of ridiculous.
Now, your restaurants are kind of the place to be for Bravo fans this weekend. Do you have...
Hold on a second, but I heard that, because again, I don't know, and I don't really kind of keep up. I heard that she apparently was not quite truthful when she was doing the whole last season of Vanderpump Rules, and Brock had an affair.
Yeah.
Why would she bring that out in a book now? See, those kind of questions. You see, I don't really understand her, so let's go with that.
Okay. Now, your restaurants are kind of the place to be this weekend for Bravo fans, but do you have a these people cannot enter list? Any other Bravo celebrities you're like, you can't patronize my places?
No, you know what? I don't have to tell them. They know.
They know.
Yeah,
they see your name and they run the other direction.
Exactly. I think they get to the airport and they see my picture there, and then they, see like that 100-foot picture, and they probably think, I'll go in the other direction.
They want to get back on the plane home.
I'm fine with that. I hold no animosity. I just don't want to engage in that.
Yeah.